Hello. Hello. And hello. And hello again. It's okay, Who. Nobody stays around for my chats anymore. That's probably why I'm going to end them soon. That's why I haven't streamed in the last 3 days, because people come in, can't stay, bye, and they leave. So, I know you got to go to sleep. It's all good. Watch the replay. Where's my beverage of choice? Drinky, whatever. I'm not going on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know what I'm doing. It's all good. I don't send messages anymore because I send messages and no one pops in. So just come in when you want. It's all good. And have the phone stuck in limbo. Oh, what? Because I got to see. That's what I did not want. Okay. Let's see. Wait till people get here. If they do get here, don't know if they will, but let's see. Hey, Dark Shadows, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in. Jorge, how you doing? Okay, I guess people are coming in tonight. It's a miracle in itself. I need a beer. Let's see. I just got miles today. Do, 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 dee, dee, dee. Da, 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 da. Uh, okay, I guess I got heartburn right now. Oh hell! The other night I was sick as hell. The night before that I was almost sick. So yeah, just trying to make it through this crazy world we have and this crazy YouTube platform. So yeah, a lot of stuff on. Doing good, Derek. Doing good. Doing good. Yeah, I'm just trying to recover YouTube. I need the good old days back when I had 40 people in chat and was getting a lot of freaking watch hours. That was the good old days. Now I'm lucky if I get 5 watch hours of stream. I dropped the ball on that one, apparently. Not me. Uh, but yeah, the last 3 or 4 times I got a lot of. I might make it, could make it, possibly make it, and then I talked to myself for an hour and I had 0 people. I said, what the hell? I said, now how did you have 0 people on a Sunday? Impossible. So maybe we'll have a good stream tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Um, New Marshall in town. Plain celery for heartburn. Yeah. I eat celery sometimes. Um, Sometimes I forget where I see people, but that's okay. I know I see them somewhere. I go on so many streams. I see people somewheres. um, yeah, I don't have any celery right now. I used to eat celery a lot. But yeah, I ran out of Tums. So the next best thing for that is drinking water. Because I don't feel like drinking a whole thing of baking soda. Or put some baking soda and vinegar and make it like an acid tornado. That's how you get the volcanoes. Um, that's why everybody didn't like pop rocks just explode in your stomach, or so they say. I've eaten pop rocks before and done a whole lot of stuff. Um, so let's see what's his face. No message him. There we go. I didn't message anybody tonight, but get the usual guest of honor around and see what. Um, Somebody messaged me that fast. Oh, Mac is it a Commodore 64? Yeah, exactly. ColecoVision I had. Uh oh, I got 2 regular Nintendos sitting right here. One of them actually works. I've played them before on here. Never got around. Honestly, I don't know how I avoided not playing an Atari. I've never played an Atari 2600. I don't know how I got around that. Um, ColecoVision I had played it. Television had played it. Sega had it, played it. Um, I just never got around. I just never played an Atari 2600. I don't know. I know I'm missing out. I'll probably buy one. Uh, but, if you look at weird shapes and you squint, that's Atari 2600. It's like, oh, so it's the same thing. That was the primitive before the primitive. They should bring back all the good stuff. They really should. Um, but yeah, my Nintendo still work. Well, the original one I changed the 72-pin collector out about 15 times. Um, I don't have it hooked up right now because I had to jury rig my antenna on my television. I could probably hook it back up. It's just the way I have my antenna set up. My TV antenna don't want to work. So I got to buy a new antenna. Uh, I've already played Tyson, Mario. That's actually my biggest video is a Mario short. It's got 4,600 views, and it's just me holding the damn game up for 15 seconds. So I don't know, about 2 or 3 years ago. I think it's at 4,695, maybe 96, almost at 4,700. So maybe that video will spark memories again. I did it with the Mario 3. It didn't get a lot of views. I did it with the Zelda game. It didn't get a lot of views. The Zelda game I bought that from somebody a couple of years back, 5-10 years ago. The battery still works. It's actually got 3 games on there still loaded. Savage Batman, there he is, man with the plan. I was in your live stream. I just fell asleep. I remember clicking your live stream, and then I zoinked out. I just went, and then I just woke up like 5 minutes before I started this stream because you were playing Minecraft. Even though I'm not really a Minecraft person, but I've seen enough Minecraft. My brother used to stream Minecraft on Twitch. And then there's this girl that I watch on Twitch. She hadn't streamed in a while, and she does Minecraft. There you go. Congratulations. 1K is meaningless anymore because now 500 is the number. But now you got to get to the magic 3K. You know. Oh, I watched the old ones. The A-Team, I've seen every episode. Dynasty, so. Dallas, yeah. I shot JR. Miami Vice, I've seen every episode. Hill Street Blues, I've seen every episode. Hawaii 5-0, that comes on all the time. That was on forever. Thug, he's a one. He's a thug. He's a slacking. What's up, my friend? Every time I see you live, I'm at work. I can't get your live streams. I'm trying. I'm going back and playing the replay. I'm trying to watch them. I know the last one you were live and I was sleeping. I woke up and I said, damn, he's live streaming. But the thing about that Batman is once you hit 1,000, YouTube will purge it. So, it took me 7 tries before I stuck over 1,000. So don't be surprised if you wake up, you're at 985 again or 992 or some nonsense. They always do that because that's when they check. Or they did check. I don't know if they check now with the whole 500 thing. As soon as you hit 1,000, that's when they would check. And all that stuff. So, but Doug Stack is the man with the plan. He's one of my best supporters. Despite everybody hating him on YouTube, I don't. Because if they come into my chat, I like them. So, somebody told me today, you should make more content. I said, well, you should watch more of my content. Got 900 videos up there. I don't know how much more content I need. I figure I have enough content up there to get 4,000. I know I got enough for 3,000. I've already had 4,000. Join 84. Hello there. I'm seeing all these names I haven't seen before. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I hope it's a good thing. or maybe everybody was in Masha's stream earlier. But and again, I got a lot of people that follow me, so I can't remember everybody. So appreciate everybody that pops in the chat, of course. Or maybe Batman's shared me out. I didn't realize it, but appreciate, of course. Um, start sounding like Gype Gype after a while. But if you play theme songs backwards, you hear all kinds of weird stuff. You play, 469. Well, there you go. Um, I grew pretty fast. I literally went from 0 to 1,000 in less than a year. And then I hit 1,500 installed for 2 years. So I think I'm a little over 1,700, 1,720 or something. But I pretty much flatlined. You know, um, I mean, there were 3, 4 years ago. I was literally having 40 people in my chat, and I was getting like, hell, 30, 40 watch hours a stream. Of course, I was doing it from like midnight till 3 a.m. Central, where you're going to get the people from the other side of the world. You're going to get the insomniacs. They're bored. Not a lot of people on. Nowadays, when you go to stream around that time, there's 15 people streaming. So that's kind of a little hint. You want to get everything up and about. Uh, stream at night, at least around that. It worked for me. A lot of those people aren't on YouTube anymore. Hell, I've had 3 people in the past year and a half pass away. One of them used to watch me all the time and share me out all the time. Would bring in his entire crew from his live stream. Like every time I streamed. That was probably why I got 40 people in my chat. 20 of them I knew and 20 of them I didn't know. And that man, he got monetized 3 or 4 or 5 times on different channels. And one of his channels got taken down, and he got it back up to like 5,000 in literally 3 weeks. And he was monetized again within 3 weeks. I'm sure if he was still alive, he'd be bringing his crew back in here. But, that's kind of a blow there. Yep, diehard Who Dat. Who Dat Nation in the house. That's right. I get the Who Dat Nation in here every so often. There's a few people, few of my mods are Who Dat Nation. Cajun Coin Hunter, which usually pops in. I'm sure he'll be popping. And usually when I say his name, he pops in. Just like when I say Elvis. Oh, yeah. By the way, Elvis does come on my live streams. I just got to poke him and prod him. All I got to do is say the Vikings suck in school, and he'll pop in. Knew I was going live tonight. I told him. So you better get my damn stream. Yep. Diehard Saints fan. LSU fan, too. LSU is taking the college sports by storm. LSU women's basketball won a championship, and LSU baseball won their 7th title a few weeks ago. And, of course, the Major League Draft was tonight and last night, and hell, all the players got drafted. Skeens went 1, Cruz went 2. I think like 6 of the LSU players in the first 200 picks. That's what happens when you win. That's okay. At LSU, we rebuild. Um, we got Skeens from the transfer portal. He came from Air Force. So two of the best players we had this year came from other schools. So at least we had Skeens for 1 year. Freaking awesome. And Cruz and Morgan or Cruz and two of them got drafted by the Nationals. I know Skeens went to the Pirates. Uh, Ty Floyd went to the Reds. Our two top starting pitchers and our three best hitters got drafted. So LSU, I mean, we still got some decent players. We got some pretty damn good players, pitchers and batters, but we're gonna have to hit that transfer portal again. And it's hard to win the championship back to back. LSU is only one of I think 4 schools that's done it. 96 and 97, and they damn near did it in 98. And they came back in 2000 and won it. But gonna have to hit the transfer portal pretty hard and see what's what. So, but yeah, I met the greatest quarterback of all time, Mr. Drew Brees. Led us to the promised land in 2000, February 7th, 2010, over Peyton Manning. Indianapolis Colts, 31-17. That's probably the single most greatest day ever. I can't think of a better day ever. A better night. Fortunately, we didn't repeat. And we haven't won a title since. Sean Payton decided to leave us and went to the Broncos for all that Walmart money. Dallas and Detroit. Oh, Cowboy fans. I have Cowboy fans in here. If Zanron, a.k.a. Grumpy Grandpa, he's a Lions fan. Elvis comes in, he's a Vikings fan. So I'll probably give you some shit for being a Lions fan, but it's all in fun and games. He's harmless. I don't have a hockey team. I don't have a baseball team, but I have a Yankees cap. When I was growing up, I like 3 teams. The Cubs, because they won WGN. We had the Braves, because they won the TBS Superstation. And then we had the Houston Astros, which is from Sports Southwest. And I could actually pick up the Houston Astros games at night. They were playing on a low AM station. And I listened to Milo Hamilton, Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, Derek Bell, late 90s, 2000s. Up until about when Milo retired right before he passed away. They would play it on the, ironically enough, they would put it on the Spanish channel for a year. Then they moved it to I can't remember the frequency, but it was a really, really low AM repeater. But at night, with no solar flares, you can pick up. Shit, I could turn on I could freaking pick up KLOX from St. Louis. I couldn't do that years ago. Now I can listen to the Cardinals games. Depending on how the night is. Like WWL 870, that's what the Saints game broadcast. You can 5 states during the daytime, 38 at night. They got 50,000 to 100,000 watts. So, I was tinkering around with my radio one night, just found the Cardinals games on. I was like, okay, all right, fine. I had to look it up, but nowadays you can go on the websites. You can listen to pretty much anything, music or various other platforms. So it's not too bad, but I used to listen to all the Astros games on the radio when Milo Hamilton was calling the games. And the Astros didn't win a whole lot. They won towards the end. They started to win. They got in the World Series. My former boss is he is the retail marketing manager for the Houston Astros, and he's won 2 World Series rings. CFL Rock. Yeah, I actually know a CFL player. Well, I've never met him. I haven't talked to him in a few months because I think the CFL is ongoing right now. But you ever heard of Riker Matthews? Played for the Saints briefly. Played for the Patriots. I think he's with Toronto now. Maybe. I haven't talked to him in about 3 or 4 months. Sometimes he comes in my streams. He's a big offensive tackle. No, I think he plays with Hamilton Tiger Cats still. But he's been in with CFL, I don't know, 5, 6 years, maybe. He's had a cup of coffee with the Saints, and he played a half a year with the Patriots. But yes, Riker Matthews, yeah. Um, he he's got a Twitch channel, so I go on his Twitch channel. But I talk to him on Instagram all the time. He's supposed to send me some merchandise, not merchandise. He's supposed to send me some stuff. And I asked him for an autograph and stuff. I just never got around to it, probably poke him. Let's see if he's around. I have him on Instagram. Like I said, I haven't talked to him about 3 or 4 months. Might have been longer than that because he hasn't done any Twitch streams lately. Oh, he's active. He's on. He's active. Just wait. Let me send him a message. There we go. He is active on there. 37 minutes ago. So, there we go. Hey, Treeland, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in the chat. maybe I can get Riker in the chat. I don't know. It's been a while. He is subscribed to me on YouTube, so I'm subscribed to him on Twitch. But I don't think he's done a Twitch stream in a while. But I sent him a message on Instagram, so maybe he'll pop in. Maybe he'll see it. Actually, last time I sent him a message on Instagram was about almost a year ago. Shit. But I know I've talked to him. I've talked to him on Twitch. So, I don't know. But we'll see. Maybe I can get him in the chat. So, I'm glad you're okay. We need everybody to be okay. At any given time, if you give me an instrument of a weapon, somebody handed me a shoe today, and I said, you know what? I could throw this thing. So I'm like, people should know not to put stuff in my hands, especially pointy things, because I have a tendency to throw things. Like, I tackled somebody. So, there's that. But yeah, Riker's supposed to, or he was going to send me some stuff. I just never got around to asking him again. But pretty cool guy. Like I said, he was only with the Saints for a cup of coffee, but I think they should have kept him. He played pretty damn good. I mean, now that Sean Payton out with the Saints, hey, maybe he can come back. I haven't come back, but that's really the only CFL player that of course, I don't think we get the CFL down here, but let's see. Oh, why did I click on that? Damn. How long have you been live? Half an hour. Yeah. I told you YouTube doesn't promote me. Half an hour. Last night I was sick as a dog. The night before I was sick as a dog. So those 2 streams I had to cancel. It generally usually takes about a half an hour before people pop into my chat. Yeah. Although tonight it only took about 10 minutes. Because I'm pretty sure somebody must have shared me out. I've seen all these names I haven't seen before. But I know Masha shared me out earlier. Uh, yeah, that happens to me too sometimes. If you're on YouTube, you got the red thing and it says non plus, it'll usually tell you. Yeah, usually I'll go live around 8:45, 8:50, 8:15, 8:50. Well, 8:50. I might do a morning stream if I wake up early enough and go, hey. Let's see. Send me a message back? No, probably not. I might get a message back. I don't know. But yeah, he's on Instagram. So, you know, and he's got a Twitch channel. So, anyways, let's see. You know, um, that's some weird. It stormed here today. It stormed a lot. Uh, I got email, but did I send you an email? I might have sent you one last night or the night before. Yeah, people tell me to send them messages, but when I send them messages, they don't pop on the stream. So, uh, one day last week, I sent about 50 people on Facebook the link. None of them came in the stream. But then the next day, they were like, "Oh, send me a link through your chat. I'll pop in." And I'm like, "You didn't pop in yesterday. Why am I going to waste my time again?" Um, you know, but oh, I don't remember sending you one from YouTube. You meant notification, not email. No, I get confused too easily. Um, let's see. Oop, where am I at? 10 likes already. 90 more likes and we start twerking. I am in no danger of doing the twerking because I will not get 100 likes. Oh yeah, I get notifications emailed to me too, but I don't. I turned them off long ago. I have the little thing where it says non plus, the little red thing at top. I think most people get that. Yeah, I actually got rid of about 100 and something channels that I don't that has either no videos, deleted their videos, or has not been on YouTube for more than 3 years. Because I need space to add new people. I get hit up with this limitation crap about you're not adding more people. Well, what the hell? Some channels could have 47,000 channels. Me, I hit 1,000 and they start pulling rank on me. Your words are keeping you down. I don't know which words. I didn't say the F word today. At least I don't think so. So I'm good with that. Um, I don't remember saying "but" too much, but I probably did. Uh, I didn't say candy either, so I think I'm doing good. What's the other word they don't like? Um, Tatas. Yeah, I don't think I said that either. I don't. Oh, watch this. YouTube algorithm. Push my shit out there. Come on now. You got the power. You can do it. You know. See, it worked. Hey, honey Tina, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in, like always, of course. Yeah, YouTube don't like the word boobs. Seriously, they don't like that word. So, you know, I don't know. There are some strange words this platform does not like. So, I know I like boobs. So, I'm just saying. Um, you know, that's a good pickup line for me. When the lady asks me, "Can you help me with this?" I go, "Yes, I can." You stay right there. I can help you with anything as long as you give me permission. Because I'm not a person to do anything without any permission. Trust me. You know, goofy old fart or anything like that. So, I said it to somebody. I said to somebody a couple of weeks ago. This girl, she must be about 21. She goes, "Can you help me?" And I said, "As long as you give me permission." And she looks at me. She goes, "Okay, well, you have my permission. Do as you wish." And I went, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" I was like, "Oh man, you just set me up for failure." I'm like, "Please do not set me up for failure." So I guess you got to catch me the right attitude or right move, or I don't know. I think by now I realize I work with all women. You think I'd realize this by now, but I don't realize it much. But um, now coming in these skimpy outfits because it's 115 degrees outside, and God forbid, Grumpy Grandpa. Oh, I came up with a theme song for Grumpy Grandpa. I was singing it at work the other day. Okay. Um, if you don't know who Grumpy Grandpa is, sort of a new channel, wink, wink. But most people have him already or know him. It's just a name change. You know, his son has no pullout game, and weak, very weak, and he was trying to, instead of aiming for that, he aimed for that. And, well, that's why he's Grumpy Grandpa now. So, uh, but yes, I think I came up with a theme song for Grumpy Grandpa. I was just singing the other day at work. Okay, like this. It's Grumpy Grandpa, Grumpy Grandpa. It's Grumpy Grandpa. And then you just sing that for 3 or 4 times. And you get on there and you go, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," or something like that. I don't know. Or you just say some weird word. And they'll be like, "There's your theme song." Right? I don't know. I just started singing that at work one day. I said, "Why am I singing?" Mhm. Don't know who Grumpy Grandpa is. I ain't going to tell you. You have to figure it out. But yes. At least I can't be a grumpy grandpa. Only because the probably one of the few things I've done right in my life is I have an excellent pullout game. Yeah. You don't see me with any kids anywhere. My pullout game is legendary. I'm a perfect 100%. One of the few things I've done right in my life. Yeah. And maybe one day I'll have some kids. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be lazy and say, all right, fine, hop on, do your thing. Whatever. The damn thing still works. You know, uh, stuff like that. But there you go. There's a theme song for you. Um, so I noticed YouTube is holding my shorts down. I did a short video this morning. It got 4 views. So what the hell? Watch another 12 hours. It'll get like 160. It'll for like 2 hours. It'll pick up really big and then just go beep and then flatline. Hell, still got the Al Pacino thing. Where the hell is Elvis at? Everybody's been doing channels about Elvis. Apparently, Elvis has been found, and I have to talk to Elvis about this because apparently somebody found him and took pictures of him recently. So I need to get that right from the source. So one of these days, I'm going to do a live stream. Elvis has been found alive. Let's see how many people jump into that damn live stream. Right? I have like 3 million people in that live stream. Where's Elvis? I don't know where he is. I didn't tell him to come in. They were like, there he is. It won't be clickbait because he will be in the stream. That's how you get around that rule. Definitely how you get around it. So let's see. It's Monday night. I wish it was Friday night. 4 more days of work to go. Only 4 more. So today was a long day because it went back to my normal hours. Um, I got bored. The hole in the roof is still there. So I did a short video on it. Didn't say anything, but it's there if you want to see the short. Don't know how long I'm going to keep it on for, but last week the AC fell through the ceiling just out of the blue. We came in one morning, it was sitting on the ground. So they had to get up there and fix the AC and put it back in the ceiling. But unfortunately, they have not patched the ceiling. And they got a lot of water damage because the unit was blocked up. And the AC is only really at 80% efficiency. They fixed it, but still 75 in there. But yeah, so there's a big hole in the roof. And don't phase anybody because, there's a cord sticking out. Well, there you go. My hours just went back up to 40 hours again after about 3 months of 24 hours and 28 hours. And I'm a full-time employee. 24 hours is bullshit. I argued left and right. I ain't full-time. Gosh. Damn it. I said the F word. Okay, never mind. This stream's done. No, I'm just kidding. Anyhow. So I complained and I said, nah, I'm not doing this shit. Hey, I'll throw some water balloons in Mississippi if that'll start a war, right? I got a pretty good pitching arm. I think about, I think I can throw about 12 miles. Arm's pretty decent. I got the knuckleball going. I actually had a dream I struck out like a few Hall of Famers. I was watching some about the knuckleball. I said, damn it, I can pitch a knuckleball. Phil Negro pitched till he's 48. Whit Wilhelm pitched till he's damn near 50. Shit, Roger Clemens came out of retirement a few times and threw 85-mile fastballs in his 50s. So, but yes. So every time we see poop, we're gonna say "rap before you tap." I'm gonna give him so much shit. It's all in good fun. I'm gonna give him so much shit. I'm like, okay, what did we learn today? It's like aim for the mouth, damn it. Aim is off. I don't know. It's weird stuff. I'm telling you. But yeah, I hope you do go back to 12-hour shifts. Make that money while you can. Might not be around to spend it if Sleepy Joe presses the button and goes boom. Like, oh no, I'm sleepy now. Whatever the hell it's called. So you got to tell me when you're checking parts. I'm sitting here talking to myself like a dumbass. Then again, that's what I was doing the last 2 or 3 nights, and I was sick as hell. One night I did a shift for like I did a 30-minute live, and then I threw up, and I deleted the live stream. As soon as I deleted the live stream, everybody figured out I wasn't live, and they kept messaging me. What? I thought you were live. Yeah, I was. Where the hell were you? Oh, I just got the notification. I said after 30 minutes. That's interesting. So, oh, well, Are you doing a live stream tonight, or did you do one earlier? Because I fell asleep. You know, do a live stream when I get off, whenever the hell I get off. I don't know when it is. I'll probably eat something before I go to sleep. I'm not. I already did 2 DoorDashes today. Both of them were from McDonald's because I ate egg McMuffin. Oh, okay. It was raining here all damn day. It stormed. Like all of a sudden, somebody turned on the faucet, and like 10 minutes later, boop, it stopped, and I'm like, around 1 o'clock, and then around 3:30, just it stormed like till about 6 o'clock. It's not raining now. It's supposed to be raining again tomorrow. Um, right when I was leaving work, and I wish I could have filmed it. I honestly wish I could have filmed this. I think it was. I think it was a damn ghost. Um, or it could have been a sauna effect with all the heat rising or something. I don't know what it was. There was no cars around, and it's in the walk. It's in the spot I normally walk in, right behind the gym, right in the little grass area. And all of a sudden, I see smoke, and there's no one around. There's no one in the woods because I can see. There's no one in the trail. There's no one, and I see smoke just rising, and it's going sideways. And I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, there's no fire in the dumpster. There's no fire anywhere. And I'm like, this is really weird. And I was about to film it, but then I wanted to go home. So I went home. It was 5 o'clock. Oh, there you go. Well, 3:30 a.m. I was listening to music around 7 o'clock. I fell asleep. Um, oh, Grumpy Grandpa. There's I don't know if Dark Shadows is in the chat still, but he said he's a Cowboys fan and a Lions fan. So um, you have another a fellow Lion in here, Lions fan. Well, fortunately, we don't have Elvis here because apparently I didn't say Vikings suck enough. But you know, Vikings suck ass. They you know I have to say skull about 500 times to get the man, the myth, the legend in here. Apparently, so. But yeah, I honestly didn't even know you changed your name until I looked at a video last week and I went, like, I'm like, who is this again? But nah, well, you know, it is what it is. But he said he likes to wait. Let me go back up to the comment just to so I don't mix words here. So I don't mix words. Okay. See, there's the comment. Oh, in hockey. Okay. Okay. Well, I got that wrong. Okay. I thought he said Lions fan. Oh, Dallas in hockey. Okay. I did get that wrong. So I thought he said Detroit Lions fan. But that's okay. Still Detroit. So there we go. Panini Matt, how you doing? Appreciate you. Doing pretty good. So all right. So there you go. I thought it was Lions fan, but apparently it was a Red Wings fan. But it's the same thing. At least the Red Wings win mostly. Um, you know, Steve Eiserman, 20 years of Lions gold of Red Wings. I'm gonna say Lions. I'm getting a lot of new people today here. Must be from Mosh's stream or somebody must have shared me out that I'm aware of. Either that or the YouTube algorithm is like finally actually bringing people to me after 5, 6 years, I guess. Appreciate you needing that, of course. Um, let me see. I wonder if that's like panini as in food or panini as in the baseball or both or just maybe random. So, oh, panini food. Okay. Well, tis all good. But always appreciate. Never duplicated. But yeah, where the hell is Elvis? I'm very disappointed. You need food. I need food too. This is a good moment for you to break the vending machine wide open. Do a video. Say, this is Grumpy Grandpa. Why am I so damn grumpy? Because I need food. Arr, 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 arr. These damn whippersnappers don't feed me. So I'm gonna take this thing in my hand because I'm old and break the glass because I'm old. I can't. I'm a grandpa. I can get away with this shit. And you know, and you'd be like, I didn't do it. It blew up on its own. Taco Bell. Yeah, I should have ordered Taco Bell. I might do that tomorrow. If you want to clean your ass out, Taco Bell, definitely. Um, I ordered McDonald's this morning for breakfast, and then I ordered McDonald's again for lunch because I can't do DoorDash on my phone that much anymore. And I have the McDonald's app and the Burger King app, but Burger King's just ass. Um, so I had a big breakfast. They screwed me on the hash browns again. So it's basically a biscuit with the eggs and the sausage, and then I ordered a juice. I had a egg McMuffin. And then for lunch, I ordered a quarter pounder with cheese with the fries, the drink, and the shake. So I'm not eating anything. I don't think I'm eating anything anymore today. Um, I have my hit or miss days where it's like, Um, I ate a few honey grams here and there, which I left at work because some bastards. I forgot to bring it home. Um, you know. So let's see what we got. Hey, Barbara D, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. The live stream was called off last night because I was sick as a dog. I got dizzy, and then the night before I got dizzy, so I just canceled it. So there was supposed to be a live stream last night, but honestly, by the time I got up, my stomach was bothering me. I felt dizzy, so I just called it off. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna, whatever. So, Grumpy Grandpa. He's the new YouTube sensation around the world. Not related to Angry Grandpa, but he could be. Could be. Angry Grandpa was, I think, one of the first YouTube sensations. He's been passed away for a while now, but I think someone still runs his channel. No, I left the message, but then I deleted the stream. No, no, I had it set up, and I really felt dizzy, and I was nauseous, and then I had to go to the bathroom, and I was just like, nah, I can't do a stream tonight. I'm physically spent. So, and then I said, well, I'll do the live stream tonight. I probably won't do another one for about a couple of days. I'm trying to, I don't know, trying to do more short videos, but you know. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Grumpy Grandpa Z show. You got to wait like 2 weeks or 30 days or some shit to change the name of your YouTube channel. Because originally my channel was Field Guy, and then later on I added 316. But my friend has a YouTube channel, and um, well, at this point, I don't speak to him too much, but he plays games on there, and he plays the same games over and over and gets 500, 1,000, 2,000 views. And his is Jakaya 316. JACAYA 316, which stands for just as confused as you are. So my friend at one point got upset with me because I took 316 mantra, and I said, well, I didn't realize your channel had 316 on it. But I haven't spoken to him about a year. He got pissed at me for something. But I'll look at it later. But he's putting up like Family Feud and like games and stuff. I guess on the Commodore. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's getting a shitload of views. So, I'm like, good lord! I didn't even know he was doing live streams. I don't think he's doing live streams. I think he's putting up videos. But he had stopped doing videos for a long time. He stopped doing videos, and I didn't know he was even because he won't answer me on Facebook or he pretty much just he's one of the few friends I have left from childhood. Everybody else passed away from Katrina. My friend. Yeah, my other friend who comes in here once in a blue moon. Yeah. My brother used to do Twitch a lot, and he got really big on Twitch. And then just one day he was like, I'm done. He was playing this game that was really popular. He goes, I'm going to play what I want to play. And of course, he went back to having like 2 people, 3 people in the chat. But he was getting, and he's only got 100 followers, like 180 followers on Twitch. But he was getting something like 3,000 people in his chat every night. But nobody was following because he was playing games I've never heard of before, but apparently really big at the time 2-3 years ago. But I mean, if I want to get views, I could probably go play Minecraft or these what's the game everybody shoots with the can't think of the name, but everybody plays that on Twitch. Or they play the Call of Duty. I could do all that shit. But okay. AAP usually comes on around 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon. He doesn't do many night streams. Yeah, AAP usually comes on around 1 o'clock and stays on to about 3-4. Once in a blue moon, he does a lot. He does I want some strawberries. AAP on right now? Oops. Why did I click that? But yeah, he usually does his streams in the afternoon. I'm never in them anymore because I'm always at work. Let's see. He did a live stream. Well, I think he said he was moving. I think they're moving. Oh no, it's been 2 weeks. It says that is weird. He's usually on every day. Huh. But I remember the last live stream I was in with him a couple of weeks ago. I remember they said they were moving. DNT. Let's put the EE at deep. So, see, I could be big like AAP. I can. I can rule the YouTube platform. Um, you know. And oddly enough, I don't remember how I found AAP, but I can tell you the very first time or the second, I think it was the very first time I went on that channel, he was giving away the good shit. And, well, no, I went on the channel and he was doing a number game for something. And I had no idea. I just went in there and I said, hey, how you doing? People were guessing. He goes, guess, guess. And I'm throwing out a number. I think it was like 860. I guess about 20 minutes. And he goes, oh, you got it. Blah, blah, blah. And it was, whatever, some type of marijuana, some shit. And I'm like, well, I don't smoke. I said, I don't smoke or anything like that. I said, just give it to someone else. Raffle it off to someone else. And he's like, oh, that's pretty, he goes, I understand. That's pretty cool, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I just walked in I had no idea what they were doing. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't smoke or anything. I don't hold it against anyone who does. I just don't do that shit. I don't want shit coming through federal mail. It's the last thing I need. I couldn't tell you what the hell it was, but so, and that's when I was like, well, shit, I found out he was a Lions fan. I said, well, hell, I was like, I know somebody from Detroit, Zanron, the man with the plan, and everybody just finds him anyway. I've been subscribed to him for 3 or 4 years. I just don't go on the streams too much anymore because he streams at 1 o'clock. I'm at work at 1 o'clock, but probably. I'm sure he would have. I was just like, just raffle it off to someone else, because I have well, back then I had a fear about being in pothead channels. That's what I call them. I don't anymore, but I did not want to go because every issue, I don't think they do. I wasn't going to tell anybody. I was not going to tell anybody until you said it. I was going to make them guess. Anyway, Grumpy Grandpa is Zanron. He had to change his name because his son's pullout game is very weak. So, you know. Anywho, yeah, I was going to. I lost my train of thought, but I'll figure it out later. But I'm sure he would have, But I was just like, you can raffle it off or whatever. Man who works with machines works with them. He blows them up. Man tries to get out of work and he just boom. I'm telling you, if he ever posted that footage of that machine blowing up, he'd have 20 million views. Of course, he had to figure out a way to take the name of the job off of everything. You have to do the digitalis or what you call it, thingamajig, and you know. So yes, but he's angry grandpa. I'm a grumpy grandpa for a while. But I don't know. I wasn't gonna say who he was. I was gonna wait until he said it. Who's this grumpy grandpa guy? I've never seen him before. Elvis keeps wanting to break the vending machine. So Elvis has got to send that. If Elvis sends that donation, got to send that donation, that PayPal donation, send it his way. It's got to be high enough. It's got to offset the cost of the damn vending machine. But yeah, you still got Pacino up there. So, I mean, it's not, you got Pacino looking like Elvis. So, yeah, not too bad. On this thing. But yeah, go check out the hole in the roof. That's from The Work, where the AC fell through the sky. Of course, I couldn't film. I tried. I couldn't actually film the place, but I filmed the ceiling. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it up there for, but damn thing's got 4 views. Like, it's been up there for 12 hours now, and the bastard's got 4 views. So I can't understand the logic in that. But what's making noise? Every time I hear something murmur, it freaks me out. It's almost like a panic attack. $100 is for a bag of chips and buying the thing. Oh, yeah, Grumpy Stack. I would have been like, Grumpy Stack of Grumpy Stack tires. Yeah, when he changed his name to Grumpy Grandpa, I was like, oh shit, we have 2 Grumpies now. Yeah, I did not mess with Stack Attack. I probably could have, but Joe Montana sucks ass. We all know the story behind that. I met the man, he's an ass. His son played for Tulane. Did pretty decent. Played 2 years and then got drafted by some team, and you never saw him or heard of him again. But no, Joe Montana plays for the 49ers. Then he got hurt. Leonard Marshall broke his pretty much destroyed his elbow. And he had to sit out for almost a year and a half. Played 1 game. And then he played a few years for the Chiefs. Damn near led the Chiefs to the Super Bowl. Leonard Marshall said, man, I'm going to screw up your arm. He went back to pass and boom. If it wasn't for that Leonard Marshall hit, San Francisco would have three-peated, and the Giants would not won the Super Bowl in 1990. I'm just saying, it took Leonard Marshall to knock the shit out of Joe Montana. But then, funny things happen because the backup was Steve Young, and, I hate Steve Young too. So you go from Montana to Steve Young is not and even Steve Young's backup was Steve Bono, which, he's journeyman, but he did a few things here and there. Pretty soon chips are going to be $200. Did you know a freaking 2-liter of 7-Up is $3.88? I shit you not. A 2-liter of 7-Up is the same price as a bag of Doritos, and a half a bag of Doritos, if that. Well, no, actually, the Doritos went up to like $4.75 or something. What? The 7-Up went down to like $2.50 a couple of days ago, which is still pretty high for a 2-liter 7-Up. So, welcome to Buck Finds economy. Welcome to Buck Finds America, where a dollar bill is freaking worthless because you can't buy shit with it. You can't even buy a gumball with it anymore. So, back in the day, you put a quarter in the gumball machine. Ding! Grumpy Grandpa will be back after these messages. Something like that. Back in the day, crazy. Flip on my TV. I'm on TV. Of course, I got to mute it, so I don't know. He's got to check the machines or something. Oh. I saw this last night. I watched the Oxygen channel, Oxygen True Crime. I watch a lot of murder mysteries, like cold case files, murder stuff. Yeah, last night they had Killer Couples. I watched that for about 6 hours, fell asleep. Right now it's the real murders of Orange County. Apparently they do all the cold case murders of Orange County, California. And then they have Buried in the Backyard, which, by the way, it's a pretty damn good show. Don't have to be buried in your backyard, but it's buried in a backyard. Those are the three main shows they play on Oxygen, and they play Dateline Secrets and Dateline, and of course the other true crime network I can't pick up too much anymore because they moved their antenna out of range. I can't really pick that up too much. So, what's my signal right now? It's crappy weather outside. So 70? 72. I've never picked up a 72 ever. 67, 72. No, that's the minimum is 40 to pick up a digital station. I have this on 72. Of course, it fluctuates 65, 63. That says 73 now. I've never had a channel that high. So it's a good channel, I guess. Of course, there are other channels I can't pick up because I got to flip the antenna around. I don't like flipping the antenna around. I just keep it one spot and pray. On some. Well, this is very interesting. Since I got a good signal, let me see if I can pick up the Mississippi stations, which I have not. I used to be able to pick up long ago, but I seriously doubt I'll be able to pick it up. No, it's not going to come up. It fluctuates. All the 8s are picking up pretty good. 68, 70%. Damn. Huh. I've never had a channel be in the 60s or 70s with this crappy antenna. So maybe lightning hit it. I don't know. But all the Fox channels are coming in pretty damn good right now. So 37. Technically, I can pick up 37 channels, but honestly, I could pick up about 60. If you combine the Mississippi stations, I could pull about 60 channels at any given time. I just haven't been able to get the Mississippi stations. I used to be able to get them. Can't get them too much anymore. Not with this antenna. If I had the circle, the UHF antenna, I could. I only have a VHF, which doesn't have the little circle thing. You have to have the little circle thing on top to pick up the wider variations. There's it. Why blurring out the guy's face? Actual crime scene photo. That's what we like. I like to see the crime. So you show his face there, but you don't show his face when he's dead. That's interesting. It's the same person. I can't see the logic in that. It's okay to show blood. It's not okay to show a face. Okay. I don't get that logic. Jeff, Oxygen True Crime. I don't know if it's on the cable systems or not. I know it's a digital channel. It's a sub channel. Most of these sub channels are not on cable channels, except for MeTV. Svengooly's been playing in lots of good movies lately. A couple of weeks ago, they had The Car, James Brolin. Last week, they had Ghoulies, which I fell asleep through. I've still never seen that movie from beginning to end. I don't remember what they're going to have this Saturday, but I'm sure it's probably going to be another good movie. But they've been playing a lot of these 70s and 80s movies lately, color movies. So maybe they will kind of stick with the plan. I don't know. A couple of months ago, they played Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is a friggin' awesome movie. Cult classic from like 1988. Cult classic, best movie around. Dean Wormer's in it. Plays the cop. He gets killed, when they start playing movies that I'm aware of, it's like, all right. Oh, thank you, Treeland. Well, I have some. Most of the coin community vetoed me, so I don't go in there chat much. But Jack, the man with the plan from the parish, what's going on? Appreciate you popping in chat. I won a lot of coin channels. Um, I get a lot of coins from work. I actually found the 47 week penny today. I don't make many shorts. Yeah. Oh, there goes the mosquito truck. Let's see if you hear that. Hmm. Y'all probably heard that. I'd be shocked if you didn't. Yeah, good old mosquito trucks. They come around that night, they spray that damn shit, and they go, mosquito trucks. In the South, after it rains, breed mosquitoes. So they come around and they spray that shit. The mosquito, I don't know if it's DEET or they spray something, and they spray it. Jack knows what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, it's poisonous. It kills the damn mosquitoes. They only spray it at night. No one's out there. You didn't hear it pass. And of course, I live in a circle. I live in a loop. So they're gonna come back in 2 seconds and go. I go out there and film the damn thing. They don't do it every night. They do it mostly after it rains. Yeah, we used to breathe that shit in. We would run into it with the clouds. Well, we have a breeding problem with mosquitoes now. All it takes is water in a tire, and then you have like 500 mosquitoes. So, okay, he's coming back. No, that ain't it. Maybe somebody actually started up a lawnmower at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. I have some weird neighbors, so anything's possible. Well, now it's kind of more safer, but yeah, we call it the mosquito truck. He's been doing that for you know. They only come around when it's raining. Oh, they're playing Ghoulies too. Okay, well that's pretty cool. That would only make sense to play the sequel. I don't know if it's a new one or it's an old one. Svengoolie only, uh, yeah, them damn mosquitoes, they freaking get you. That's how you get the West Nile virus and stuff. Them damn things. Yeah, they'll eat you alive. You know, I mean, Louisiana is by all kinds of freaking water. So, um, but I haven't heard the mosquito trucks in about a month. So usually when it rains like it does today, they'll spray that shit. I don't know what chemical they sprayed. It's more safer than it was when we were kids. They were spraying 100% DEET. DEET's cancerous. They were spraying that shit. DEET's in suntan lotions, or it was. Um, Me and my friends, we go out 9, 10 o'clock at night. We just run into the damn fog. So, I appreciate you, Tree Lynn, and thanks for watching my shorts. I'll make some more, but I just don't make shorts because shorts don't do much. Everybody follow Tree Lynn. She sings. She's pretty awesome too, by the way. Oh, well, I'm off this Saturday. First time in 3 weeks I have a Saturday off but um, yeah, I fell asleep through the first one. I saw some of it. Out here, they've only sprayed once every so like out here they only spray after it rains. So that's the first time, and they didn't make a loop around. That's weird. They didn't go around like they're supposed to. They usually come around, loop around, and go backwards. But it stormed here. It stormed, so that's why they spraying. But yeah, it kills everything. you know, so definitely does that. But it's the first time I heard them. in about a month or so, unless they sprayed when I fell asleep, which when I'm sleeping, I don't hear shit. I'm out. I'm just like boom, done, gone. Um, yeah, I'll make more shorts, Treeland. I didn't make shorts because shorts didn't count, and I wasn't gonna waste my time doing shorts that don't count. Now they count. If you get 3 million views with shorts, there you go. You got monetized. So I just don't know what to do shorts on. Maybe I'll do a short on my shorts. Uh, you know, I'll salute my shorts. Skipper's lurking. Good Lord. I would have sent you the link if I would have known you were lurking, sir. Skipper's going to be in the movies again. He's going to be a big movie star. As many times as I watched that Rambo movie, I did not know you went there. So, you must be in disguise. Even recently, I watched that Rambo movie, clips of it on YouTube. So Skipper's gonna be a big movie star, right? He's gonna be the best of the extras because you can be the top short, be the top extra. Where you have your little minions around. You go, get me some water. And then the star goes, extra, you there? Bring me that water. Yes, sir. You turn around and go, minions, bring me some more water. Well, yeah, true. Yeah, your hair was a little darker color, and you were probably skinnier as you were, but I don't know. Rambo First Blood came out in '82, didn't it? That would be 41 years. Yeah, Rambo First Blood came out in '82. Pretty sure, I think, because the second one came out in '85 and the third one came out in '88. And then Sylvester Stallone was like, I ain't got nothing to do. Let's make some more Rocky movies. And shit. Well, if we made, I guess we can make Rocky movies. Let's make some more Rambo movies. I could be 85 years old, but then, like, yo, Adrian, I don't remember what movie I'm making. Yes, but see, Treeland just left, but Treeland was telling me about all the coins I have. I said, I have nothing compared to what people have on this platform. But yeah, I know. Yeah, I got stuck in a. I got stuck. They film all kinds of shit in the parish now. NCIS New Orleans filmed down there. Well, I told you about. They were filming at the battlefield, and they didn't even bother to tell anybody. They were just like, "All right, set up." And I don't know why they went in the battle. I have no idea why they went. I don't even know if it actually made the show. I think it did. Couldn't tell you what episode, but they were just filming, and me and my friend was there, and we see a bunch of cameras, and we're like, "Okay, what's going on?" Uh, and then I see somebody to the right, and I go, "Is that who I think it is?" I'm looking, and I go, "That can't be who I think it is." And it was Scott Bakula, not even 100 yards away from me. And of course, I didn't get a chance to talk to him because by the time whatever scene they were doing, poof, everybody disappears. And then it was like, I don't know, 2 weeks later, they tracked me down and had me sign a release because they were like, I guess they looked at the footage and was like, shit, now we got to pay these people. Because I guess they were under the assumption that no one's in the cemetery. Um, you know, so I think they paid me like $150 or something, $200 or whatever it was at the time, and I was just like, okay, that's fine, whatever. And then they paid my friend 200 something bucks. I was like, all right. My other friend got 200. I was like, well, shit. Kind of funny that one time I was an extra in something, I didn't even know about it. But when I actually tried to be an extra in a movie, they turned me down. Because they film a lot of movies down here. When they filmed Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or whatever the hell it was at the old Six Flags, they filmed most of that movie there. I tried to be an extra in that. When they filmed Bill and Ted's Face the Music, they filmed that 10, not even 5. Most of that was filmed 5 miles down the street, maybe 6 miles from where I'm at. I applied to be an extra in that movie, and they turned me down. I just thought you just show up and they pay you. Well, I guess not. They got to screen you. I was just like, hey, stick me in the back. I'll just, but, hmm, that's not too bad. Back in the old days. Um, but they do a lot of film because Louisiana gives out tax credits. And they just extended that for another 18 years. Actually, in the parish, they got this. Supposedly, I've never seen it. Appreciate you, Jack. Where the old Walmart is, they got the freaking barbed wire, and that's where the studio producer is. Apparently, well, yeah, you're there for 12, 15, 18 hours a day. You're going to drink. Um, but yeah, I applied to be extras in 2 movies, and they turned me down both times. So, you know, um, but yeah, if you ever go watch, Jerry Lewis is an asshole. Well, he was an asshole in real life because the way he treated his kids. So I have no respect for him. Jimmy Durante, pretty awesome, big nose. Mickey Rooney is somebody I watched the Twilight Zone episode a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, Jack. I've seen footage of it, but apparently there's barbed wire everywhere, and I'm like, what the hell? Um, yeah. I'm gonna walk up in there one day and say, you need to hire me to do it because I know what I'm doing. But like the time they were filming in the jewelry, they were filming. See, they go down there. I think it was NCIS New Orleans. They do not tell people they're filming. They were filming a jewelry scene, and they had 2 actors, and they were robbing the jewelry bank. It was like it was K Jewelers or something, where the old show is. And they're doing this scene, and someone they don't tell anybody they're filming because they got hidden cameras. So they call the police, and the police come and put the people in handcuffs. And it took like 3 weeks, 3 weeks of red tape to figure out what they were doing. The guy sat in jail for 2 or 3 days, and they filed lawsuit against NCIS New Orleans because they got terminated. Um, but they're supposed to come in, let the parish know what the hell they're doing, and they don't. People come in, they film, they don't. It was on the news a couple of years ago. It's just crazy. But I'm gonna have to check it out. Appreciate you, Jack. Of course. The only thing I know about Jimmy Durante is cha 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 cha. That big ass nose, or he did. Um, and he was Frosty the Snowman, if I remember right. Um, yeah, but Georgia has tax credits. Louisiana has tax credits. They pay you up to 18% of your production cost. That's how they get these big. Yeah. Well, I've seen pictures of Jimmy Durante, so I know. I actually listen to his music sometimes. He's got albums out, or he did. He sung a lot, but But Louisiana has tax credits. That's why all these big productions come down here. Jurassic World was filmed in the old Six Flags. Like I said, Bill and Ted Face the Music. That was filmed. Most of that was filmed. 20% of that was filmed in New Orleans. Most of that movie, was filmed a couple of miles down the road from me. Keanu Reeves, people were putting up signs like saying, "Hey, Keanu, blah blah blah," and he was going around signing them. Like he went on a Today Show and he took a couple of signs and he signed them and he brought them back and he was knocking on people's doors because they had to use okay, Skipper, they had to use somebody's house, so they actually used the house in this neighborhood, which I know where the house is. And so if you ever watch Face the Music, it was filmed in the town that I'm in, like 6 miles down the road. Literally, I could have walked over there. But I applied to be an extra, and like I said, they didn't want me. Jurassic World, I wanted to be an extra, and they didn't want me. But they were paying like $500 a day. But, 13, 14, 15-hour days, whatever. But they pay 18% tax credit. So they were literally paying these $300,000-$400,000 production cost, because they get tax credits from the federal government. So they renewed that for 18 more years just recently. So that's how you get all these. That's why they got all these freaking. That's why they had all these shows on TV. Duck Dynasty, which I met them, by the way. They live right down the street from my cousin's house. So I have met them before they had that show. I never met them when they had the show. I met them before they had that show because they were they lived right down the street from my cousin, who in a big golf course thing. Golf, I don't think they're there anymore. I know my cousin moved away from that, but and then Swamp People, that's filmed in the swamps. Plus, Troy Landry. I haven't met him yet, but I'm pretty sure one day I'll run. And then there's a couple other shows. Still want to go to St. Francisville and go to the Myrtle's Plantation and film that. I have to figure out a way. I'll probably bring somebody with me and have them film me. I want to see if the judge chokes me in my sleep, or I hear the footprints, or Chloe makes appearances a lot. She photobombs a lot of people's photos. She don't know what the hell that is, but so or maybe we hear the kids screaming in the background, or I don't know how to fool with EVPs or any of that stuff. I guess I could learn, but I've been there twice, but I've never stayed there. It's a bed and breakfast. They say if you sleep in the judge's room and you stay there for the entire night, it's free. But the judge always chokes people. I guess he don't want anybody in his bed. But you hear footsteps outside the door, and you get that choking sensation, But I would have it filmed. I'd put that damn thing on. I don't think anybody has ever filmed Inside the Myrtles and put it on YouTube as far as like an investigation. I don't think. I know it's been on. I know it's been on like TV. I know that, but as far as YouTube, I don't think so. But that's very interesting. So I might start applying for extras again. But yeah, I didn't even know Skipper was in First Blood. So I've seen that movie 1,000 times. There's clips of it on YouTube. Of course, I don't know what he looked like 41 years ago. Probably the same person, but half the person. probably had makeup and a beat, and probably was way different. So he'd have to point it. He pointed out and go, "That's me," you know. But and you can make a pretty good living being an extra. I think the minimum's like $560 or something. I think they do that per day, but then you got to stay there like 18 freaking hours. But they feed you and everything, so you know, there's that. Plus, you get to have your face in the movie, even though no one's going to notice it. Be like, "That's my face." I could just start talking to somebody. Um, but I'm sure there's a few more movies that's going to come down here pretty soon. They always do. um, I think. Well, no, there was a movie that was supposed to come down here, but I'm trying to think what movie. There's one that's starting to film down here pretty soon, but I can't remember the name of it. It's got one of those sequel movies. I wish I could remember what it was. I just saw it recently. You know, but yeah, I'll be an extra. Why not? I'll hold up a sign in the background. This is my YouTube channel. They'll be like, "All right, let's edit that shit out." We don't need to. So I might have to start crashing these movies. Just start crashing them because if they have you in the background, they have to pay you. They have to film. They have to pay you. They have to get your permission. So that's what they do with NCIS New Orleans. They had to come up to me and they had to pay me. They had to give me my permission. Because they don't tell people they're filming. They just do it. Well, they did. They just they did it. And I didn't even see the episode. I have no idea what the episode was, but uh, and I could probably pull it up. But Chalmette is 8 miles from the Mississippi River. It's 8 miles from New Orleans on the Mississippi River. It's literally right there. Now, if you drive around it, it's like 20 minutes, maybe 15, if that. It's right there by the Ninth Ward. So you can go from the French Quarter to Chalmette in 10 minutes, maybe, on a boat, on a ferry boat. So it's right there. So, and that's where Chalmette Plantation, Chalmette Battlefield. French guy's name was Chalmette, so that's why they got its name. The parish got its name from that, or the city. That's the spot where the cemetery is right next to the spot, the battlefield where Andrew Jackson fought the British in 1815, January 1815. The Rodriguez Canal, right there. I've been there. People have put that up on YouTube. I don't know how these bastards get to the second floor. Like, the second floor of the Barnguard house has always been locked. But there was a YouTuber that snuck in, went to the top floor, and was doing EVP sessions. And they did an EVP session, and you could hear, "Get out, get out." Because why they have the second floor cordoned off is because apparently the story is, I showed Scotty all the photos. I have photos on my Facebook, I think, still, but and then they got the big what you call it, which that's always been locked. But this damn YouTuber went up that thing too. I've never been up that thing, and I live down there. So you type in Chalmette Battlefield, it'll show you the whole thing. It's right on the Mississippi River. The cruise ships come down from it. On the side, they got the cemetery. That's where they were filming. On the other side, they got the Domino Sugar Refinery. You go on the levee. You keep walking. You have the actual refinery, which me and my friend walked right up to the gate. It was wide open. We walked right in the damn refinery. And we turned around before the security guard shot at us. So we turned around. But they have the gas refinery. on that side, and the Domino Sugar Refinery on the other side. Um, I have videos somewhere where I was on the Natchez, which is the only really paddle boat left in existence that goes around and does cruises down the Mississippi. But I sent Scotty a bunch of pictures once of everything I took, and the cemetery has people buried from uh, the Revolutionary War. Of course, in like the early 1900s, it was in disrepair for years, so they had to clean it up. But people are from Revolutionary War. Um, it's got people buried from pretty much every war almost. It's full, but they every once in a while they still bury people there. There are 8 plots that are still open that people have reserved, but there's no room to. It's got I don't know 3,000 people. It's just a straight line. You could drive through it in a circle. I think back in the day they buried everyone standing up, but they got people from Revolutionary War, War of 1812, Civil War. I think Spanish American War. I know there's people from the Korean War in there. There's a few people from Vietnam buried in there. I think there's one person from the Iraq War that's buried in there. They do still have burials, but there's not really any. There's only like 8 or 9 spots left in this cemetery. There's no more room, and they're already rare. But if it's like a really high-ranking military person, they will bury him there. But this cemetery's been around since the 1700s, even when Louisiana was French. It was there. So, and it's actually got the first female soldier that was in a war that's buried in it. I forget her name, but she was buried in that cemetery. Like, I don't remember if I don't think it was the Civil War. I want to say it was it might have been the War of 1812. It might have been, I don't remember. It might have been the Civil War. It probably could have been the Civil War. I know there were a few women that dressed up as men, but this is why she dressed up as a man and got killed. And they found out after she was killed she was a woman. So, because they didn't check back then, they just needed people. So they buried her in the cemetery. Not to put pictures of it before, but me and my friend fell asleep in that cemetery a couple of times. Growing up, they would close the gates at 4. We would sneak in and we would just look at everything, whatever. But I can honestly tell you this: one time, I actually saw a reenactment of the Battle of 1812. My friend was standing right there. We seen ghosts and everything. Couldn't tell you who it was. Don't know if it was Andrew Jackson or not, but we could clearly see. And there's no light. There's only it was moonlight, so there's no lights. Of course, from the Mississippi River, you can see lights, and from the refinery, there's lights, and it's moonlight. It's a pretty much open field. And then they have the bar guard house in the back. I shit you not. And they do reenactments there every January 8th because my friend took video of it where they shot the cannon. We got a lot of footage on it. So they actually will shoot reenactments January 8th, 1815. That's when the actual battle was fought. Andrew Jackson defended New Orleans, John Lafitte, the Pirates. And I actually took video of it a few years ago, but I never uploaded it to YouTube. I think I put it on Facebook. I should have put it on YouTube, but my friend put his on YouTube and got a shitload of views. He got like 43,000 views for firing a cannon. And I'm like, how the hell? And that was my idea to tell him to film it too. He got 43,000 views. But the Rodriguez Canal is where they built up this fortification. It's a little ditch down, but they built up the fortification. That's where they fought the British. And I think only like 26 Americans died, and over 2,000 died on that battlefield. You can't metal detect it. I've tried. They don't want you to metal detect it. People still find bullets. I found the bullet once when I was a kid. From the it had to be from the War of 1812. It had to be. The ironic thing is about that is they had already signed a peace treaty in Ghent, in Paris, I think it was Ghent, wherever Ghent is. But it took 6 weeks to get the news back from there to the United States. So they fought that war, even though there was already a treaty, but they didn't know it. So that was kind of a bonus, and Andrew Jackson won that war, and that was the thing that got Andrew Jackson famous. And then he went to Florida, and he hung people in Florida, and got Florida from the Spanish. But that was what catapulted him to be the president of the United States. And that's why they have Andrew Jackson statues in the front of the cathedral, and that's why Andrew Jackson can't do no wrong in Louisiana. People can badmouth him all he wants, but the man can't do no wrong. He defended New Orleans, and the Chalmette battlefield was probably not even 10 miles from where I lived as a kid. So I would go there often, field trips, and it was right down a little ways. They actually had a they're in between the cemetery and the battlefield. There was a African American street that went down to call Fayetteville up until about the 1960s, up until about 1965, and then the Park Service took over the land and kicked everybody out. But the street is still there. Of course, you can't go down that street because there's armed guards, and they do shoot at you. It's funny. You walk into the refinery, they won't shoot you, but if you go down that street, they will shoot you. They took shots at my friend once. We standing on a levee, and Ambassador starts shooting. I'm like, we're on the levee. We're not on the freaking street. You know. And the guy claimed, oh, I slipped and my gun went off. Yeah, well, like, oh, I slipped and my fist went in your face. I could do that logic too. I had brass knucks on me at the time, so hey, it would have worked. Yeah, so look up Chalmette Battlefield, and like I said, I have pictures and everything. I sent Scotty a bunch of pictures. I have a bunch of them on one of these Facebook pages I made years ago because I didn't have anywhere to put it. I can't pull it up on my phone though because I don't know how to do it. But I have pictures of the cemetery and everything. One day I want to go back and film it because I have never been in that freaking obelisk, that thing. It's like they started building it in the 1820s. They didn't complete it until like 1908 or something because they ran out of funding. And you can see the top of it's different color than the bottom. It's always been locked. So I took a picture standing in front of it. Damn it, this YouTuber opens it up and walks. There's like 150 something stairs, 158 stairs. Walks up, and you can see the Mississippi River on all sides. It's all gated stuff, but I'm like, I lived in that damn parish for 20 years. I never went up that damn thing. It's always been locked. And then that YouTuber sneaks into the second floor of the Bargard house. And the story about that is, I want to say it was during the War of 1812. I don't know the exact, somewhere around there. Supposedly the story is there was an officer and there's a woman, and he wanted the officer wanted the woman to shine the boots or something. I think it was a British person. Shine the boots or do something. She refused. And so Andrew Jackson had this too, where British got his face and got a scar on his face. But he went to go swing he grabbed her and he went to go swing, and she fell. When he swung his knife, it cut her head off, and the head rolled down the stairs. So apparently she haunts the second floor. But this person in the video stuck in the second floor, went upstairs and was doing the EVP, and then went down, and apparently the EVP, you could hear a woman saying, get out now. But you can walk in the Bargar house, and on the first floor, you can walk in there. It's always open. There's no doors. You can walk in. It's all stripped. You can see how this house from the 1800s. They redid it a few times. It's got lights and whatnot. Yeah. So I'm like, what the hell? I said, wait a minute. People are going up the Oculus, and they're going on the second floor. And they filmed it on YouTube. I said, what the hell? I'm gonna film the Oculus or whatever they call it, Pyramid Oculus. I don't know what the hell they call it. It's a big friggin' thing right in front of the visitor center. I'm gonna go up in there one day and film it. And actually, another thing I want to film is, and one of these big ass YouTubers came down here and filmed it and couldn't even get the damn city name right. And I told him, he's a Canadian guy, said you need to learn how to pronounce names. They don't know the exact spot. I don't think the exact spot is known, but somebody built a display where they think the spot happened. The spot where Jayne Mansfield died, which is not that far from me. It's maybe 10 miles down the road. I know exactly where it is. It's on a dangerous stretch of highway that leads to freaking New Orleans, but they don't know the exact spot. That's been lost, but they think they know where the spot is. So I want to film that because there's this guy that put up 3 names, 3 people that passed away, and he did a whole thing on the side of the road. And well, this asshole Scott on tape, he's a Canadian guy. He starts talking about the town wrong, and he's getting all the facts wrong. And this dude's got like 12 million subscribers, so they're kissing his ass. And I'm like, dude, you got all the facts wrong. You don't know the facts. And he's like, well, how do you know? I said, because I fucking live down here. I know where it is. He goes, why didn't you film it? And I said, well, that's a good question. Maybe I should film it. But, you see, I don't have 12 million subscribers. So, that dude could film himself taking a dump and probably get 6,000 views. Plus, this dude with Scott on tape is an ass. So, he travels the world and then he films shit. But he got so many facts wrong. Like, he got the date wrong. He got the year wrong. He's like, oh, she died in 1970. I'm like, dude, it wasn't 1970. It was 1965 or 64. No, it might have been 66. Or even it may even been 67. But it wasn't 1970. And then he was like, oh, well, they ran into a tree. No, they didn't. They ran into an 18-wheeler. It was foggy, and the 18-wheeler was stopping, braking, and they ran into the bottom of the thing. And then he was like, oh, she got her head cut off. No, she didn't get her head cut off. It was a wig that came out the back. But, anyways, she was driving from Biloxi to New Orleans to go on the Today Show, or the, local show we have down here today, like the midday show. And she didn't make it. So the 3 passengers in the front seat passed away, but the 2 kids in the back survived. And Jayne Mansfield's daughter is the woman, like, I don't know how to say her name, I can't say. But Jayne Mansfield's daughter is the one that plays on NCIS. Maritza, whatever her name is. That's Jayne Mansfield's daughter. She was in the back seat when that happened, and her and her brother just had scratches. So there was barely anything. They didn't have much damage, so he got that part right because I knew about that. So there's that. But it just pisses me off when these YouTubers come down here and they don't know shit. They don't do their research, and then they want to sit there and they got 12 million viewers. So of course, they don't need to do research. And I was like, dude, you got all that shit wrong. And he's like, oh well, how do you know? Well, I do my research. Yeah, I can't say her name, but that's James Mansfield's daughter. She was in the car when that happened in the back seat. So she survived, obviously. So, but one day I'm going to do a James Mansfield video. I won't get 12 million views like he did, but um, you know, I watched the video. I'm like, dude, you got no facts. Seriously, he got nothing right. Not one damn thing right in that entire video, like 20-minute video. And I'm calling him out. I called him out. He pinned it. He pinned it. He pinned that damn. If you go to the video, he pinned it, and people, his fans were giving me shit. Like literally, they were like, "Well, you don't know what you're talking about." Scott does his research. I said, "Fuck him. He doesn't do his research." I said, "He comes down from Canada. He doesn't even know what state he's in. He's saying, oh, we're in Mississippi. You don't even know what state he's in." Literally, he had no idea what state he was in. He's like, "Oh, he even tells you in the video, I have no idea where I am." Now, how the hell are you going to do a footage? The only reason he knew where the damn thing was because he called up the guy that made the visual thing, and the guy led him to the spot. He goes, he even says in the video, "Oh, I kept driving 30 miles in the opposite direction," which means he was going to drive right into the damn swamp. He was literally going to drive in Lake Pontchartrain, which he probably should have just, if he would have kept going, you wouldn't have seen him again. He would have been in Alligator Central. Because out that way is Alligator Central. He would have been in the swamp, gone. So after that, and somebody I know made a comment, and he blasted this person I know. So I told him off. So I don't watch his shit anymore. So this guy's an ass. He's got, I don't know, 12 million subscribers. Whatever. He's got a shitload of subscribers. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm probably still pinned in the video. In that, my comment got something like 68,000 responses. So literally, I'm sitting here having to fight myself off. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. So I basically after a while, I think the video, the comments still up. I just stopped answering because these ignorant people are like, "You're wrong. Scott's right." And I go, "Okay, you think that? Yeah." I was like, "Go do some research for yourself, and then you see if he's right." I don't even know why I mentioned the guy's name. Everybody's going to go to his channel, but because I hate giving people publicity. Not that he needs more publicity, but if you're going to go to somebody's town and do research on something, he went to the French Quarter too, and he got all that shit wrong. He's like, "I'm on Bourbon Street." I'm like, "Dude, the sign says Decatur. You're not on Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street's the next street over. Learn where the hell you are. Don't drink before you do these videos." You come into a town, like if I went to a town, someone told me today they flew in from Pittsburgh. I go to Pittsburgh and I'm going to a sane asylum or some kind of historical thing. I'm going to learn the facts. I'm not going to sit here and go, "Okay, John Boy was shot here in November '73 when he probably was shot in November '63." JFK. This dude had he got everything wrong. And people accepted his fact because he does so many videos that they don't question him. And when they do question him, he blocks them. He didn't block me though, because I can still comment on this guy's videos. But honestly, I should go do a video on James Mansfield. Why not? It sticks. Why not? Ironically, she's buried in one. She's got 3 cemetery plots. She has a plot in New York. She has a plot in Washington, and she's got a plot somewhere else. Not a cemetery, epitaph, whatever they call it. I think she's buried in New York, maybe. No, Pennsylvania. somewhere. She ain't buried down here. Know that. Um, but so yeah, he came down here and filmed that. So I gotta move this. The laptop's almost out of juice. Oh, I'm probably gonna wrap this up in a minute or two myself, anyways, because it's getting to be 11 o'clock and I'm getting sleepy. Um, so at least I had people come in the chat this time. What's the murder thing I like to watch is on? Um, Skipper might be lurking, or he just never came back in, but that's okay. Let me check. I think I did enough historical research today to, pontificate the thingamajig and the whatchamacallit. You know? So there's that. If I get 100 likes, I twerk. I'm in no danger of getting 100 likes. So hey, the hole in the roof got 5 views. Probably because Treeland watched all my shorts. I just don't make many shorts because they didn't count. Now they count. So I have to thank Treeland for watching all my crap. So I kind of hope that. Appreciates Barbie. Well, I don't remember what I was going to say, but appreciate you, of course. Don't want to do another stream. Probably, if I wake up early in the morning, maybe I'll do one for a couple of minutes. I don't know. Probably Friday. Yeah. I tried last week. I was sick, so I'm going to do 3 or 4 a week. I make surprise on. So appreciates Barbara, of course. Skipper, Grumpy Grandpa, everybody else. I don't know who's left. Everybody's left. But love, good night. I'm going to sleep.